Let's get some analysis and bring in Richard Giragosian. He's the director of the Regional Studies Center, an independent think tank in Armenia. Richard, thanks so much for joining us here on TRT World. Now, where is this heading and how dangerous is the situation in Armenia becoming at this point?
Well, to be honest, it remains to be seen. This is the day after an unprecedented military intervention into domestic politics. Nevertheless, the Prime Minister of Armenia was very defiant and quick to mobilize over 20,000 of his supporters into the streets. However, it reveals that he's as divisive as he is defiant in terms of a political deadlock or crisis. The only way forward, in my opinion, is to move to early elections to begin to resolve this post-war political deadlock.
And what are the chances that we are going to see an early election? As you said, this seems like the proper solution for the crisis.
Very likely. In terms of many in the government, including many ruling parliamentarians from the Prime Minister's bloc of deputies, are now seeing the necessity for an early election to seek a fresh mandate, which in many ways they will perhaps garner a working but reduced majority. But there's no alternative. It's the only legal constitutional way forward.
And who has the Russia's backing here, the main external factor in this crisis?
Interestingly, Moscow is still invested in supporting the political status quo in Armenia, which means backing the prime minister and his government. In many ways, in the post-war reality, Armenia is ever more firmly within the Russian orbit. And even the government of Armenia is well under Russian control and subordination. This is very important in Moscow denying support, which would be a bigger risk to the opposition.
And Richard, you know, the crisis deepened following the Nagorno-Karabakh war. Can we say that this military action is in some way shifting the blame from the military to Pashinyan?
Most definitely. In other words, the military, as significant as this failed intervention was a preemptive move in response to the overwhelming military defeat and even military incompetence by many of the same officers now opposing the government.
Richard Giragosian, thanks so much for your insight for us here at TRT World. He is the director of the Regional Studies Center. He was joining us live from Yerevan.